Hannah and Ava, and hi. We are doing just a quick, hi, she wants to tell you too. We are doing a quick update about how we're doing for the upcoming surgery on Monday. So it is, at time of filming, 3 days from today, and then we also wanted to show you a few things that we're packing for our hospital stay, just to kind of share in case that would be helpful for anybody else who's about to go to the hospital. It was really interesting. Hi, you want to take your bow off? All right, no bow. It was really interesting gathering a lot of the stuff, actually, because I found myself gravitating to a lot of the stuff that we used from the last hospital stay and wanting to incorporate that somehow into going again. And I don't know why that impulse was happening for me, but I'll kind of show you. I have this whole, oh, excuse you. I'll kind of show you. I have this whole barrage of things on the couch behind me. I don't know if you can see. I won't go take you through all the stuff that we're thinking about bringing. I will say I will say that we don't have everything over there that we're going to bring, obviously, because we're still a couple days out. But I wanted to show you what I thought would be helpful and interesting. All right, let's go see. So the first thing we have back here is just a bag from Target that I got. I got this actually when we were in the hospital last time, and what I found is that it's pretty good size to carry her bottle stuff. So this is only part of what we are bringing, but I wanted to point it out. First, we are bringing this pink tub to help wash all of her bottles. Oftentimes the hospital does have soap, but I know my husband is probably going to want to bring some of his own. And then we have this nice, you hear Ava talking on playing in the background. Okay, so we have this nice mesh bag that we carry all the small pieces for the bottle, so that will keep everything together when we put it in the bag there. And then this is an example, if you've seen our vlog about the bottles, just that there's a lot of small pieces needed for each time we use a bottle, so we'll probably put them in pre-made packs like this. So here's the rest of the bottle. And then this is a lifesaver. It's just a microwave sterilizer bag, and if you look on the back, I don't know if it'll focus on there. There we go. You can use it up to 20 times. So this takes up so much less space than the full size sterilizer that we have. So that's why we pack it. So this will all go into that bag there. To make the room a little cheerier, we're going to bring this Future is Bright poster that we got actually when she was in the hospital the first time. And then I printed out and laminated and though she be but little, she is fierce artwork that my friend made, so we're gonna hang that in the wall too. The other thing we're bringing is this quilt. So this was made by volunteers at the hospital and given to us at the last hospital stay, but it's nice, and hopefully they will let us use it again, but it's nice to put it on the hospital bed behind her so it doesn't look quite so bleak. Now moving back here, oh my goodness. So Ava is visiting Stella over there. Okay, hi Ava. Yeah, are you saying hi to Stella? Oh my goodness. All right, I may need to stop this in a second and then go help her. But actually, why don't I do that really fast? Hold on. Sorry, we have a whole thing of toys on the floor, and the most interesting thing for Ava is the dog. So, all right, other things we're bringing. Ava's medical binder. It's got the most recent doctor's appointments and notes, and just miscellaneous medical things that we think we might need. I'm bringing these two beanie babies. Again, we got them at the last hospital stay, and I thought that might be a good thing to cheer her up. We've got our notes from the phone calls that we've been taking. That says things like check-in times and information about what time we can give her what liquid. We're going to bring her Wubba Nub, which she loves. I don't know if she's going to be able to use that or a teether or anything actually because the surgery's on her mouth. I don't know what the rules are about that yet, but I figured since she uses that a lot, we should at least have it with us. Now for outfits, let's see. So she sleeps in this magic sleep suit here, and I don't know if they're gonna allow us to put her in it. It does have openings at the feet. Let's see if I can show you. Here, so I was thinking that they might be able to actually put whatever IVs or monitors through the feet here, but I have no idea. So that's kind of my line of thought with these two outfits. I actually got them at a, not a thrift store, a consignment shop. So they are lightly used, they obviously have been cleaned, but I wanted something with no feet that could button up the front so we didn't have to really worry about putting it over her head too tightly. This has just a pretty wide top, so I figured her head could go through it pretty easily, and it's just a dress. Again, for the monitoring, I don't know what she's going to be able to wear or not wear, but I wanted to have options because I didn't want her to be too cold. Now, I did an Instagram post about this, but I just got this water bottle. It says, do more of what makes you happy, and anything that's going to bring me joy, I think, in a stressful situation is going to be helpful. So we have that. Like I talked about in the previous update, we have a mattress topper for the bed that me and my husband will be sleeping in at the hospital. Headphones or earplugs and an eye shade, which I don't have out here, is super helpful if you're sleeping at the hospital, so I highly recommend that. We have a couple blankets, again, because I don't know what she'll need. These are Margot and May. I love, love, love the flowers on them. And then this is the bag splurge that I did from Target. It already has my pillow and blanket in there, so you can kind of gauge the size. Hi, Ava. Sorry, she's really chatty over here. It's easy to carry. It hopefully will fit a ton of stuff. My husband has one a similar size, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to, because it's just an overnight, fit everything in there that we will need. So, hi, Ava. Hi. So this is not everything we were packing, obviously. These are just kind of the highlights of things that are more relevant for the hospital stay. Otherwise, it is expected just to be an overnight, so we are hoping that we don't need much more than that. And I am honestly probably overpacking. All right, hi, we're back. Other things, I'm gonna bring some board books for her. So I have like the Pout Pout Fish is one of our favorites. Yeah, and she loves books. They have On the Night You Were Born, Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, it's a classic. Brown Bear, Brown Bear. I'm debating over The Napping House. I love that book for one, but these take up a lot of room in the bag, so I don't know if I'm gonna bring more than what we already picked out. The other thing is she has some stuff that she uses to sleep every day. So we have a vibration / sound machine that attaches, you like that book? That attaches to her crib. So I want to bring that, and then usually the sound that we use is a sound sheep, the heartbeat noise, and that's what she's used to. So I might bring that too. Because they said to look at it like we would an overnight, and if you take your baby somewhere new, you want to have her normal sleep cues. So the vibration and the sleep sheet are big for Ava. Now, if you notice, she's putting everything in her mouth. That means that a lot of the toys that she's liking right now are things to put in her mouth. So lots of teethers. She likes like these plastic cups that she likes to hit together and put in her mouth. Ooh. Now, her surgery is on her mouth, though. It's on her tongue and her lip. There's going to be some swelling. My guess is they're not going to want to have a lot of things that she puts in her mouth right away. So I might be more minimal on what I pack for those. As far as how I am doing emotionally, I think I'm getting to the point where I'm kind of in go mode. Like, we got a couple phone calls this week, one from the actual hospital and one from the plastic surgeon's office to talk us through what we need to pack what we need to, like what time we need to be there. And then the thing that I think I mentioned before, there's certain timelines for what she can eat before the surgery. So like she can have formula 6 hours before, she can have breast milk 4 hours before, she can have clear liquids like Pedialyte apple juice water 2 hours before, and they don't want her to come on an empty stomach. Well, we have to arrive there and check in at 6 a.m. And so we're going to end up not sleeping a lot on Sunday night because I think the first cutoff, like we have to finish the formula feed by like 1:30. I have my notes over there. Anyway, it's early in the morning where we're going to have to wake her up, give her a bottle, and then because we want to, as much food that we can get in her stomach to last as long as we can is kind of the goal. So as I mentioned before, we do have some breast milk frozen, but I don't know if it's still good at this point. So Dan and I are going to have to wake up, heat up the breast milk, and then kind of smell it and decide if it's still good and if we can still give it to her, and then possibly wake her up again at like 3 in the morning. So not a lot of sleep for parents. Well, and I guess not really for Ava, although I'm hoping she'll do kind of like a sleepy feed. Yeah, you know, when babies are like actually chewing and eating on the, you know, food, but they're still half asleep through that. So I'm hopeful, and hopeful that she'll go really easily back down, but we will have to find out. So that was interesting. We know where we're going because we've been to that hospital before. We're gonna get, they did say to give her a bath the night before, so we'll make sure to do that. And then it's just kind of going, you know. We had a pediatrician appointment this week, and then again I talked to the plastic surgeon's office on the phone. I'm feeling a little better about like worst case scenarios because both the pediatrician and the plastic surgeon's office said that typically the surgery goes really well, and they would be very surprised if something out of the ordinary happened, as well as even the concern about like, is she going to have breathing difficulties after the tongue is released? They are going to keep us overnight to monitor that. So if anything does come up, they're going to be watching her heart rate, her breathing, all of that stuff. So they're going to hopefully find anything that could go wrong at the hospital that first night, so we don't have to worry about coming home and something scary happening. We did purchase, before she was born, an Angel monitor. And so it has been in her nursery because Dan did such a good job of preparing all the cords and like putting it in like cord holders to baby proof. The problem is she's not sleeping in the nursery yet. She's sleeping in our room. So this weekend we're going to take some time and basically unbaby proof it, like get the cords out of where Dan had installed it so that we can move it into the bedroom. So when she is home, she'll have that monitor on there too, just for an extra kind of peace of mind for us. It's one of those things where I'm not excited about the actual experience, but I'm excited about what this means for Ava's development. You know, once the tongue is not attached, she's going to be able to make a lot more sound. She's going to be able to explore in a different way that I think she's going to be really excited about. Like she already, it's interesting, you can watch her tongue kind of still moves around in there even though it's attached at the base. It curls, it moves. She tries to push it out even though obviously it's tied down so she can't. She does a lot of movement with it, and I think that she's going to be really excited to be able to stick her tongue out and move it around and explore different feeling in her mouth, and so that part will be really good. Thank you guys for caring. I want to do a special shout out for friends and family who have sent we've got some cards and gifts and just kind words and support, and I'm so grateful for all of you guys. Ava's a trooper. She's gonna get through this, and we couldn't do it without the support of our friends and family, so thank you so much. The other thing I wanted to say was that next week we have a vlog that is scheduled to be posted, and it's got a special guest, so I'm excited for you guys to see that. We anticipate not being able to edit the stuff from the hospital in time for next Friday's vlog, so we have a different one scheduled, and then as soon as we can, we will update or do a full vlog update on how next week goes. In the meantime, we will do some picture updates, text updates on both Instagram and Facebook. So just Ava, June, and Mommy too, if you are not connected with us there yet, but we will be trying to do that as things happen. The last thing I did that I want to leave you with is, so this is ridiculous, but I think it's helpful not only for us to have the memories, but also for Ava when she's asking questions when she's older. And then I guess for anybody who is curious or interested to know more about the tongue lip adhesion, I put together a video kind of montage of just Ava smiling and moving, and so that you can really see how the tongue works in there when it is attached to the lip. And I've always been surprised at how much movement she gets with that tongue. So here is the video of that, and then otherwise we will see you guys in a couple weeks. Wish us luck.